Today we will be learning about how to get started on Avenue. Avenue is an online learning platform that you will be using throughout the course. On this platform, you will find lessons, videos, and practice activities. To start, first go to Google and type Avenue into the search bar. Avenue will be the first site to appear on the page. Once you click Avenue, you are welcome to a page that looks like this. Click the Login to Avenue button. After, enter your username and password, which were provided in the welcome email. Please note that Avenue is sensitive to upper and lower cases, so carefully check when entering your password. Once everything is correct, click Login. You will then see a page like this. Next, how to find the course. After logging in, you will see a page similar to this. On the top right-hand side of the screen, find Classroom and click it. On your screen, you will then see the classroom you enrolled in. After you click the picture, you will be taken to the course's home page. Over the course, each module will be opened as you complete 2 sections each week. In this course, there are 4 modules in total. Next, we will learn how to view the course content. To view the course content, click on the title of the module. The module is broken down into different sections. In each section, there are 5 items: language focus, H5P, vocabulary review, and a speaking task. Language focus is a video recorded by our teacher that you can watch at any time and as many times as you wish. H5P is an interactive exercise. On the bottom of the page, you will see an arrow that you can click to move through the lesson. Each circle on the bar represents an activity that needs to be completed, such as a listening activity with a multiple choice. These practices can be completed as many times as you want. The vocabulary review is a list of terms that you learn throughout the section. Each term has a definition and a recorded audio to help your pronunciation. In the optional speaking task, you will record a response based on a scenario, and later the teacher will review your recording and provide feedback. In this section, there is a sample answer. Please do not read the sample answer for your recording. You may use the sample answer as a guide to make your own answer. At the end of each module, there will be a required assessment. The assessment will allow you to review everything you've learned. The assessment should be straightforward and only take 30 minutes to 1 hour. There's also a survey that will ask you about your thoughts on each session. These surveys will help us improve the course. Next, how to complete the H5P learning activity. In each section, you will see a blue square icon that says H5P. When you see these icons, it means there is an activity that needs to be completed. To open the activity, click on the icon or the title beside the icon. You will then see a page similar to the one on screen. On the bottom of the screen, you will see the number of pages in the activity. You will also see a bar with circles. Each circle means there is an exercise on the page. You can move between the pages using the arrows. Each page has an audio button. This is the instruction. In this activity, you are asked to listen to a conversation between a PSW and a supervisor, then answer the question on the right. A tip for students is to listen to the conversation twice. For the first time, listen to the conversation all the way through. Then on the second time, listen carefully and think about the question. On the bottom there is also a transcript of the audio, which you can read. On the audio player, you will see a play button which you can press to play and pause whenever you want. To answer the question, click on one of the response options. If your answer is right, the response will turn green and a check mark will appear. If your answer is incorrect, the response will turn red and an X will appear. The right answer will also appear in green. After you complete all the questions, you will see your score. You can click Show Solutions to see all the correct answers. If you want to do the activity again and get a perfect score, you can click the Retry button, which will take you to the beginning. Another example of an activity is a fill-in-the-blank style, where you complete the sentence by using the words provided on the right side of the screen. When you press check, it will show which of your responses were correct in green and which were wrong in red. If you leave any of the blanks empty, you will not be able to view the solution. To see the solutions, you must write a response in each box. Once you fill in all the blanks and click Show Solutions, you will see the correct answers in green beside your response. You can do the activity again by clicking the Retry button. An activity can also be a listening practice. On this page, press the play button and listen to each sentence. Finally, there are speaking activities that ask you to listen or read a scenario and record a response. To record, first click the Record button. A pop-up will then appear on the left-hand corner asking for access to use the microphone. Please click Allow while visiting the site. Then click the red circle to start recording. When recording, please remember to speak clearly and close to your mic. Once you are finished recording, click the Pause button. To listen back on the recording, you can click Play. You can also click the three dots on the audio player to download and save your recording. If you want to redo your recording, you can click Retry. On the right of the page, you can find a suggested answer that you can use as a guide. After you finish all the pages, you will see the end. But to allow the system to record your mark, please click the star. Clicking the star also lets you see your score. If you want to do the whole activity again, click the retry button, and it will take you to the first page. Show Solution will show you all the questions and solutions to all the pages. How to record and submit your speech. When you click into a speaking task, you will see the topic of the assessment and a scenario. You will then see the question that you have to respond to. Below the question, there is also a sample expected answer. Please do not record yourself reading the sample answer for your submission. You can use the sample answer as a template to make your own answer. On the page, you will also find tips for your response and instructions on how to record yourself. The first step is to click Add Submission at the bottom of the page. After, your page will refresh and you see a box similar to the one on screen with 3 buttons: Record, Play, and Upload. When you are ready, click Record. When you see the numbers running, it means it is recording. When recording, please remember to speak clearly and close to your mic. After you finish your recording, click the record button again to stop. A green check mark will then appear. You can then listen to your recording by pressing the play button. If you want to redo your recording, click Cancel and record again. When you like your recording, you can click Upload, then Uploaded Successfully should appear in the gray box. After seeing it uploaded successfully, click Save Changes. Once you submitted, you will see Submitted for Grading in green under Submission Status. Your teacher will then review your recording and provide a mark and feedback. You can also listen to your recording. If you realize there is a mistake in your recording, you can click Edit Submission, and it will take you back to the recording page. If you want to redo the entire recording, you can click Remove Submission. Once you press this button, it will ask you to confirm this task. Click Continue. The recording will be removed and you can start again following the same steps as before. Complete the assignment. In the later modules, you will be required to complete some writing tasks. To access the assignment, click the title. On the top of the page, you will see the instructions for the activity. Below it, you will also see a sample answer. Please do not copy and paste the sample answer. You may follow the format of the sample, using your own words and ideas. To submit your response, click Add Submission on the bottom of the page. It will then take you to a page with a text box on the bottom of the page. Write your response in the text box, then click Save Changes. Once you click that button, the page will refresh and you will see Submitted for Grading in green under Submission Status. Your teacher can now see your work and provide a mark and feedback. If you want to change your submission, click Edit Submission, and you can continue writing your previous response. Once you've finished, press Save Changes. If you want to redo the whole submission, click Remove Submission and press Continue. The page will appear as before, and you can follow the submission steps mentioned previously. How to check feedback from teacher. After completing your assignments, you can check your mark and feedback from your teacher. First, click on the assignment you want to check. Then under Submission Status, you will see Grading Status. If it says Graded, it means that the teacher finished reviewing your work. You can then scroll down to the Feedback section. In this section, you will see the grade and feedback comments from the teacher. How to log out of Avenue. After you completed all your work for the week, you can log out of Avenue. On the upper right-hand corner, you will see your name. Click your name and a drop-out menu will appear. Then click Log Out. This will then take you back to the login page. Some of the common issues of Avenue include not having an account. If you don't know your account, please check your email and find an email with the subject line, Workplace English for PSW class information. If you don't see the email in your inbox, please check spam and junk folders. If you still cannot find the email, please contact Wendy or Ella. Already having an Avenue account. If you already have an account, check your email and for the password, we will indicate that you already have an account. If you forgot your password, please click Forgot Password to reset your new password. Can't log in the account. If you cannot log into your account, it usually means that you typed your username or password incorrectly. With this, please check your username carefully, double-check the password, and make sure there are no typos, being careful about the upper and lowercase sensitivity. If there are no typos and you still cannot log in, please message Ella. Forget the password. If you forgot your password, click Forget Your Password on the login page to reset it. No course in the account. If after logging into Avenue and you cannot see the course, click the drop-down menu button under Course Overview. Then select All. Your course should then appear on screen. Can't record the speech. Sometimes there can be issues with the browser and accessing the microphone. We recommend to use Google Chrome or Edge. On your first time logging into Avenue, please ensure that you press Allow when the site asks for access to use the microphone. Submitted but no speech recorded. This may occur if the recording was not uploaded successfully or a technical issue occurs. To prevent this, please wait until Uploaded Successfully appears on screen before clicking Save Changes. Can I study Avenue with the phone? You can study with your phone. However, we do not recommend doing so because the text will be very small and the format will look different. We recommend using Avenue on a computer, laptop, or an iPad. If you have any other problems on Avenue, please contact Wendy or Ella.